Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Story Reckless. I will do some quick intros here before jumping into the story tonight. I'm Nathan. As I've said before, I am the DM as always, because, who knows, maybe someday I won't be Nathan, but tonight I am.
You're always the DM?
Oh, you know what? Yes, my life. I'm always the DM in my life. I think we all are.
Forever DM.
Forever DM. Anyway, so we will pass it off to the other players for intros.
I'm Claire. My pronouns are they, them. I'm still playing Kidam.
And my name continues to be Olive. My pronouns continue to be, though it's not fixed, they, her. And Winged Scribe, yes, this is a good necklace. A friend of mine actually commissioned it for me. It's like little scale mail trans colors, and I love it a lot.
I love it.
Thanks, Enyo.
All right, and with that, I would like to pass it actually back to Claire. Claire would like to make a little announcement and some kind of stuff to talk about. So why don't you kick us off?
Welcome to our very first ever announcement. We are finishing up this first adventure in Candlekeep Mysteries, and as such want to do an adventure post-mortem stream. What that is going to look like is that we will stream same time, same place, probably next Monday, assuming we finish today. If we don't, it'll be the Monday after, where we're planning to discuss Story Reckless as a whole, the game that we've been playing, the plot and characters, and we want you all to ask us questions. We want questions and ideas and things you've been wondering about. You can put them in chat today. We always go back through the comments, so fear not, we will not miss anything. You can also tweet us at reckless_story, or DM us on Instagram. We are story.reckless. But yeah, if you want to know what Nathan has been changing from the original module and why, or why Lovelace is so into cats, or what Kidam's thoughts are about death and killing, please feel free to ask. We will be answering questions both that you guys come up with, and we have some for each other as well. So, hoping it should be fun. More of a conversation casually between the three of us and chat. Yeah, so send us your questions.
Yeah, it will definitely be casual. We were planning to essentially do something kind of like this anyways between the three of us, but we thought it'd be fun to open it up. And as Claire said, we definitely want to hear from you and any questions you have. Cool. All right, well, with that, let's do a quick little recap of what happened last time as Kidam and Lovelace continued to explore Fistandia's mansion with irony. You discovered that, Liver Shrub had been devoured by the demon. I should have led with the duel, but, Liver Shrub...
The important things first.
Yeah, important things first. Yeah, Liver Shrub, rip. Then you also had a quick little duel with these swords, getting another puzzle book, and finally you pursued this demon through the rest of the mansion, which eventually led Kidam into a room with this massive bookcase at the back of the room with big chains coming off of it, all hooked up to different books. Whereas Lovelace, who was down below, whereas Kidam was up in the attic, ended up running into a room thinking that they were running towards Kidam to find themselves in a grassy field with stars above. It all turned out to be an illusion, and Kidam grabbed the invisible demon, casting Inflict Wounds as it dissolved in their hands, Kadam seeming very actually upset by it. It was a bit horrific. And having you literally one-shot that thing, it was crazy. And then as you opened the secret door, which broke the illusion that Lovelace was standing in, the bookcase behind you suddenly animated and came to life, and you had a final fight with this thing. Kadam, unfortunately, was knocked unconscious as the chains gripped around their waist and squeezed with a sickening crack, and then Kadam went limp and fell unconscious on the floor. But Lovelace is able to turn that bookcase
into firewood.
And with that, as Lovelace is now there in the grassy field, the ruins of the bookcase behind you in the other room, and Kadam laying at your feet unconscious. Irony standing there looking a bit nervous. I will open it up to you, Lovelace. What would you like to do?
I think Lovelace is right now berating herself. She's like, stupid. I should have pulled him out. I should have pulled them out. I should have just. It's just like the mimic. Okay, we can do this. And then Lovelace is gonna scoop up Kadam into her arms. It's like, okay, let's go back down to the dining room. We can sort this out down there. We have the books. I hope they're going to be okay. They're going to be okay. They're going to be okay.
One note, there is the book that fell down on the floor in the room where the broken library is. Nobody has picked that up yet.
Irony, could you grab that?
Yes, of course. He'll go in and scoop it up, put it in his bag. And as you start going downstairs, Irony does linger for a moment as he glances over all of these tomes that are now spilled out on the floor. And it seems that the little locks that were holding them shut have actually popped open. And then he goes scampering off.
I definitely don't notice that.
Following you as you head downstairs. Where would you like to go? I can just move your token to...
I think back to the dining room. That seems to be a good base of operations.
Okay, I'm just going to grab all of you and move you down there. Boop.
Ba-doop, ba-doop.
I will also... forgot to move our audience over to the map so they can see, for reference, what's going on. Yeah, you head down the stairs, passing the kitchen, and going straight into the dining room. You can see it's been cleaned up as before. I guess the mimic body is just in a corner at the moment. But yeah, what would you like to do in here?
I think get some like cushions or something off the chairs if there are any, and make like a little bed for Kadam.
The chairs are they're like upholstered, right? They're built into it. So
okay,
there's no...
maybe one of the ones that I wrecked.
Yeah. Easy
I
enough.
off any remaining legs off of that one, and so it's just like a seat or like a back.
So you're like snapping the legs off, and as you're snapping the legs off, you hear the door open behind you and the fluttering of wings, and then see Coriander there hovering in the doorway, kind of pushing it open, looking down at you. Oh, and then seeing Kadam unconscious. Oh my. Well, okay, I suppose that... All right,
Coriander, if you could get something warm to drink, some tea perhaps.
At once, right away. He flies out back into the kitchen, starts getting things ready. You do, as you're getting Kadam situated, lifting their head up and sliding the cushion underneath. From behind, you hear a...
Hey there.
And you see Gutweed come pattering out from the kitchen, licking their chops as they weave into your legs.
Hey, at least this place isn't all bad, Lovelace says, petting Gutweed. At that, I think her gaze just wanders over to the mimic. She's like, I want to get that out of here. I'd like to pick it up and go into the garden and throw it over the edge.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, you scoop this thing up over your shoulder. It's this really odd, like...
Just like dragging it.
Yeah. Actually, interesting note. As you've been out and doing things and you've slept and stuff, the shape of it when it was in this like chair shape has slowly started to dissipate, and it's become more of this strange amorphous like there's still like textures of upholstery and wood in it, but then you can see whatever its natural state is starting to come back through, and it's just this strange slick purplish flesh that's starting to come over. And as you do pick it up, it is quite sticky, so you're dragging it down the hall out into the garden. You hear some rustling in the bushes and see the two fairy dragons poke their heads up and watch you as you take it over to the edge, and you just huck it over the side. It goes tumbling over the side and just disappears into the miasma below.
Disappears like
as if it
fog?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey buddies.
And you do see it kind of displace and then go back together.
I'm gonna turn to address the dragons.
Mm-hmm.
We're like, hey buddies, Hidam's in a bad way in there. Don't know if you want to go pay your respects or if you have any healing magic.
Are they dead?
They're gonna be okay. They're gonna be okay.
Okay.
They're gonna be okay.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go see. We'll go check them out. No. I mean, let me see if they can heal. I don't actually know. Well, anyways, I'll let me go. Let's go look, and they will go darting ahead of you into the room, and let me see what they can do if they actually could. Nope. Okay. Unfortunately, they don't have any way of healing, but they do fly into the room and kind of land on the table and crawl to the edge looking down at Kadam. Oh, jeez. So what happened? What's the story?
There was some sort of writing desk with lots of chained books in it, animated.
That's, So, I guess you all attended a real book club then, huh?
Yeah, we've already made that pun. There's another swarm of animated books, but I like your spirit.
Well, it's just gotta keep a lighthearted energy, you know? It's why it's not worth getting so worked up and sad when we got so much wonderful things around us, right? Yeah.
It's not great. I don't like it here.
What's wrong with being here? Yeah, what's wrong with being here? I mean, come on, you got us.
I mean, you saw the thing I just dumped over.
Oh, well, I mean, that wasn't supposed to be there. Yeah, I mean, that thing
Yeah, there's lots of things that's not supposed to be going the way that they're going. Irony.
That's fair.
Let's take these books out. Let's take a look at them.
Oh, yes. Here, and he pulls out that one.
Mm-hmm.
And looks at it. Letter L is on the back of this one. Set it down on the table.
Irony, I'm gonna be on the level with you here. I have not been paying attention to how many books we have or the letters.
Right. Well, and I'm gonna ask Claire. how many books do you have and what letters? Because I mean, I know I could go through and look.
We have
but...
7 books.
Okay, cool.
We have BIRYYTL.
BIR. Did you say 2 Ys?
2 Ys. T and L.
Huh. Something must have happened.
Do we have those letters?
You have those letters,
puzzled.
but not too wise. I don't know how that happened.
I have been wondering about the presence of two Ys.
Yeah.
But...
one of the Ys is an E.
IRYEP. I'm using chat.
Hey, you know. Yeah,
well,
I don't know how that happened, but yes, those are the ones you have.
Let's just leave them on the table until Kidam wakes up. We can go over them together.
Yeah, that's probably best.
Coriander, do you have that tea ready?
Comes flying in. Oh, yes, I do. And brings in a small mug of tea, fluttering down towards Kadam. Lift their head up for me. Gently places it on Kadam's lips, kind of tips it up into their mouth ever so slightly to see if they are conscious enough to drink any of it. I don't know. Okay. I'll say you start to wake up as you maybe inhale a little tea not quite the right way.
Hey friend. How you feeling?
My ribs. I'm
Got
gonna
you pretty good back there.
cast Cure Wounds on myself. Just both hands to ribs here.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Wow. I'm almost back at full all of a sudden.
Position healed thyself.
Oh, did you roll, or do you get to apply the grave domain thing?
No, I rolled max.
Wow, awesome.
So, I don't think I have even sat up yet, but with broken ribs, I'm not actually sure that there's much visible change.
Yeah. I think you just hear some faint popping underneath the clothing of Kadam.
Whoa. You okay? You look good suddenly.
Well, that helps. I haven't actually ever done that on myself.
It's a neat trick.
Too. Thanks. Oh gods, Lovelace, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I will reach out for a hand.
Yeah.
Thank you. I do not know what would have happened if you had not been there.
I could have done more.
You did enough.
My job is to keep you safe, and this keeps happening where you're in danger, or I'm in danger, and I get so focused on defeating them. I can't protect the ones I love.
I think you're doing a pretty good job. I mean, none of us were expecting to have to do this much. We were not prepared for this. And frankly, I think, all three of us are doing quite well so far. Lovelace, I would not be alive right now if it weren't for you. Probably twice over. I doubt I could have taken the mimic by myself.
I could say the same. I wouldn't be alive. I put it over the edge a few minutes ago. I didn't like having it in here.
Oh. I'm gonna go ahead and sit up, look around a little bit.
How you feeling? You see the two fairy dragons.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, we heard you got hit by a big bookcase or something.
Yeah, I ain't never been walled by books before.
place is kind of weird.
Yeah. Did you get
We
the
got-
final book?
We got the book. We got the book. We got 7.
Good. I'll. Do you gesture to them?
Yeah, yeah,
On the
they're
table?
they're on
Okay,
the table.
Cool.
And you
I
can see
will-
Irony is already like arranging them.
You think this is all of them? We didn't go into that weird room with the broom.
Let's not go in there unless we absolutely need to.
I am of a similar mind, my friend.
Good.
So, you any good at puzzle games?
Well, I think I've got it.
Yeah.
Liberty. Which is, frankly, slightly annoying as a password out of here, but my impression is that Fistandy and I wouldn't really get along very well, so I suppose it's appropriate.
Yeah. So do we just say it into the portal back there, or what?
I sure hope so.
I believe that that's how it should work. We just say the command word and we're gone. Good to go.
Well, let's go then.
Before we go, we don't know where Fistandia is. No, none of us do. I mean, Coriander, do you all have names? And I gesture to the fairy dragons.
Sure. Let me get back to you on that.
Okay.
But
Kidney
yeah,
bean.
they'll tell you their names. Oh god, yeah, I know. Yeah, chat, if you wanna throw some names out there, I might consider them. But yeah, they will introduce themselves. I just don't. Sorry, I was not ready.
That's all right. Do all of you want to stay here?
Oh, yes, I most definitely would like to stay here in case Fistandia returns or Freyot, and I need to make sure that...
Freyot?
Oh, yes, Freyot is my master, and well, I mean, this is a bit of my home. I'd like to make sure everything's in right order and make sure the cats are okay, and well, I would be kicking myself if I left and I found out that Vistandia and Freyot returned. And I wasn't here. Most certainly like to stay.
Yeah, no, we like it here. I mean, you know, it's small, but we'd like to stay. Yeah, I mean, besides, sometimes when, you know, random people come in and then we get to do more pranks on them, it's great. I mean, it's like a magical place. Definitely okay with staying here. Hey, we got a cool garden.
What about you, Gutweed? Pick up Gutweed.
Curls up in your arm. And then you do hear another from the doorway. And you look over and can see... oh boy. I didn't write down the name. Please tell me somebody wrote down the name or a chat remember.
Kidney Vine.
Kidney Vine.
The matted black cat with the weird eyes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. And you do see them over by the door with their multicolored irises staring up at you. But yeah, Gutweed seems to be content in your arms, purring.
You know, if you'd like to take Gutweed with you, I think it would be quite all right. It's been so long since Fistandia or Freyot have been here, and I think they could use the company.
Well, I wasn't gonna ask, so that's nice to hear.
Oh, okay. Well, very well.
Now we're not stealing a cat.
Irony does say, as anxious as I am to leave, I can't help myself, but some of the books in that room where destroyed that bookcase. It looked very valuable and very rare. I suppose we could come back. That'll probably be fine. What would you two like to do?
Well, I look at Lovelace. Our original goal in coming here is, well, dead now. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to take a look through the books, see if there's anything on curses of the type we're dealing with.
I mean, what are the chances of that, though?
Oh, pretty slim, I'd say. But, there's also the entirety of Candlekeep, which probably have a little bit more success in.
Yeah, I'm not interested in helping the library plunder this place. I think we should go.
Oh, we would, of course, return the works if Fistandia ever made themselves known once more, or Freyot.
Still not my concern.
Very well. It is within the walls of Candlekeep, so eventually we will need to come in and catalog everything, make sure everything's safe, as whenever extra-dimensional spaces such as this pop up in Candlekeep, as they are wont to do, they need to be... Oh, it happens from time to time, yes. There's so many... Candlekeep has been around for a very long time, and there's been many wizards that have come in and out of here. It happens.
All right.
Usually we just end up dispelling it if it is something that is too dangerous or no longer serves a purpose. But in this case, I suspect we will be keeping this here for quite some time, hoping for Fistandia to return, or Freyot.
I'm sure keeping their valuables for safekeeping.
Oh, well,
indefinitely.
But, well, I mean, until they return, and then of course we would give them back. It's how it goes.
I see. Kidon, let's get out here.
One more thing. I'm sure that we have seen paint or even like a fair bit of ink somewhere. Would I be able to obtain such material and a paintbrush of some kind?
Yes, easy enough. I mean, there's the library where you fought the swarm of books. There was papers in there and inkwells and quills. There's also the study where you first found Matreus. That also had some of those things. And then there was the trophy room upstairs, which had less of that, but some. For a paintbrush,
I want something larger than a pen.
Probably we'll say that you find one if you want to take the time to go around and look for these things.
I do.
You find one in... I think you find one upstairs in the room with the orbs that are kind of rotating above, that are hovering there. That is where you find one. So yeah, you can have a paintbrush and what you wanted? Paintbrush, ink, and paper?
No paper.
Oh.
I mean, I won't object paper, but...
Okay, yeah, you can have a paintbrush and ink, no worries.
And while I'm up there, can I take a closer look at those spheres?
Sure.
I'm sorry, Lovelace. I know you want to go.
Lovelace is just
gonna
I think has accompanied you up there.
Yes, of course.
And just like waiting impatiently.
I'm almost done.
Boy.
You don't gotta solve this.
Make a history, arcana, or nature check.
Can I make one too? Just
yes. Oh yes, and the fairy dragons introduce themselves. One of them says, Yeah, my name's Gallbladder Root, and the other one goes, and I'm Brian.
Oh, 19 plus 0.
Wow.
Cool. I got an 18 plus 1, so.
Wow. So
Oh,
you
cool.
all you both got 19s. Hold on. I just want to write this down so I don't forget it. Because probably gonna.
Gallbladder root.
And Brian.
And I remember Brian.
Yeah. Thank you, Winged Scribe. So, both of you looking at this, Lovelace, I imagine you arms crossed impatiently, but you kind of look up anyways, watching them slowly rotating around this space. And Kadam, you're there looking at these spheres, and probably simultaneously it comes to you both.
Like we make eye contact.
It's up to you how you know this, but this is a representation of the celestial bodies that you would see in the night sky above Faerun. It is essentially it's a solar system.
I don't see how that relates to the next room, though. That weird grassy hills.
What?
Oh, you never saw. Take a look. Just peek your head in. That next door over there.
I will do so.
You open the door. Well, I'm actually assume it's probably still open, and you can, as you step up to it, you can see the other room on the other side, and it does look like you're looking across a grassy field with these 5 telescopes resting in it. And when you look up, you just see a brilliant night sky above, filled with stars.
Threw me for the biggest loop.
I can imagine. And there's a door in the middle of.
Keep your eyes out. Keep watch on that sky there. I want to try something, and I think Lovelace is gonna go and like push one of the globes and move it.
Okay. You kind of get up on your tippy hooves and push on one as it kind of, there's a little bit of resistance as it kind of rolls off your hand and then goes back into its orbit. So it's kind of tricky to stop its path.
Cool.
And as Kadam, you're looking in there, you don't see any change occur.
Maybe if we look through some of these telescopes.
Must we?
No, we don't. I have my paintbrush and ink, so I'm good to head back downstairs.
Okay. All right. You both head back downstairs. Are you going to go up to the front door?
I'm going to just double check the map real quick. Where am I? Over here. Okay, yes. Excellent. Yeah. So I'm going to turn to my right.
Uh-huh.
And on the wall there, I'm going to paint
The word.
in big letters to get out liberty.
Brilliant. Yeah, no problem at all. You reach up and paint this on the wall, and it is there, big as life, for anyone to see if they walk into this place. That's awesome.
This is gonna be the shortest dungeon for the next adventure.
Yeah. Ah! Oh. Okay. You finish the last little stroke, stand up, and you have the sealed doors before you. Irony behind you. Are you still walking around with Gutweed?
Heck yeah, I am.
Okay, Gutweed is, we'll say, resting on your back. They have their little paws up, going up to your shoulders, looking over your shoulder. Okay. What do you do?
Care to do the honors?
Oh. Liberty.
As you say the words, you wait anxiously. You see a seam of light go up the crack of the door, and hear a and the doors and open outwards with kind of a blast of light out towards you, and you can see through this almost shimmering veil on the other side morning light streaming through the windows of the study room that you first stepped through, this portal. And Irony, you hear an audible, oh, thank the gods. Step through.
Second that statement.
Okay.
Step through.
All right. You all step through into the study.
Well, is there anyone else in the room?
Go ahead and make a perception check as you enter into the room. Ah, you're tiny.
Oh, we have a map for it now.
10.
Indeed. 10?
Ooh. Yeah, that's right. Oh, this is beautiful.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Yes, thank you to Heroic Maps, I believe, is where I got these.
Yeah.
They are, yes, really, really nice maps.
This is gorgeous.
Which, well, I didn't, yeah, I did.
Sure,
I didn't do
but like,
it.
you're responsible for showing me.
Yeah, it's true. But yeah, this is from Heroic Maps. They also did the other map for the house, as the house map that came with the module is a little more bare bones and, you know, wanted to gussy it up. So, as you step through the shimmering veil and you can see the door behind you, Kadam, you anxiously looking around the room. Let's see. It does look like any, so we can see there are papers and stuff here, but it does look like any of the papers that were here have been removed, like the room has been cleared, but you don't see anybody in here at the moment. And as you step out of this portal, Lovelace coming in behind and Irony stepping out, you suddenly feel this movement at your side in your pack. And you also hear a slight like popping sound that's like and then this kind of movement at your pack at your side.
I hold my pack like closed the flap. And look over at Lovelace. Lovelace, do you remember that little figurine of a fiend that I had?
No.
Oh. Well, I put it in my pack and I'm afraid that it's now alive.
And you can see the pack is just like squirming. And you hear this like as the pack is like getting pushed on.
Drop it.
Make a, are you trying to hold it closed?
I am.
Make an athletics check for me.
Oh, this will go real well. Yeah. That's a 7. 7? 7.
7. Okay. Hold on. I have to pull up my stat block. You might actually be fine, honestly. Oh, okay. So, as you are trying to hold it shut, it suddenly, you feel the pack just get pushed open and your hand just pries free as bursting out of your leather pouch is this winged figure. It looks kind of like the Onyx figurine that you had, but this one is very much made of flesh and bone. It's got this deep ruddy red skin, a large pot belly that goes up into like a double, almost like triple chin into this kind of harsh, high cheekbone face with all these little horns protruding out the top of the head, big ears, and these little bat wings coming off the back as it flies out, and trailing behind it is this segmented scorpion tail that as it what do you do? And Irony's just like, oh, No!
So this is after we've stepped through in the study.
Yes. And this creature has just popped out of Kadam's pack and is darting up towards the ceiling.
I would like to take an attack of opportunity on it.
Okay, go for it.
If I could. Cool. So I guess just with my pike, just one attack. I'm not raging. I don't have advantage. Oh, I will recklessly attack this. Heck yeah.
Okay.
I can have advantage whenever I want.
Okay, go for it.
14.
14. That hits.
7 piercing damage.
Okay. Reduce to 3. As you swing out with your pike, or I guess stab upwards with your pike, and you manage to clip it across the leg as it and flies up into the ceiling out of your reach and looks down at both of you and curses at you. Neither of you speak Infernal, right?
Nope.
Okay, so you just hear like yeah, I'm not gonna attempt to do this. I just hear just like a as it goes up into the ceiling, and you watch as it suddenly disappears.
I want to make range attacks. If
Lovelace,
I can, I'm gonna throw shit at it.
Lovelace,
Let me do it.
can we not?
Let me do its movement really quick, since it would have. Let's say it flew 15 feet up and then 15 feet. Okay, over there. Okay. Okay, Lovelace, you were getting ready to make a range attack with what? Your axe, your pike?
Hand axes. So
Hand
I drop
axes?
the pike.
Yeah, pull your hand axes out, and you hear Kadam.
Can I actually go up to her and put my hand on her wrist? Can we not for a moment, please?
I would like, Kidam, it's gonna get away.
Is the door closed?
Yes.
I'm gonna run over to the door.
Okay.
I will let her do that.
Okay. You pull your arm free, and the door is over here as you run over towards the door. Pushing past Irony, getting towards the door. Kadam, do you want to do anything?
I'm gonna call up to the ceiling at large. Can we talk? Do you speak common? And then in Elvish. Or Elvish!
As Lovelace pushes herself up on the door and is now looking up at the ceiling, Kadam, you also looking there. Irony standing there, little bits of energy crackling between his fingers.
I thought we were done with this.
You hear from up in the rafters. Yeah, I can talk common. Are you gonna keep poking me with your little bloody tools?
No, we aren't.
Depends on your answers.
Well, I won't be poking you with bloody tools.
Yeah, maybe we can make some kind of deal, yeah? You just, I could maybe do something for you, if you like.
Why don't you first explain why you were a small onyx figurine?
Some lady did it to me, I don't know. I was summoned here by her, and then, I just suddenly got turned into that thing. I think she didn't like my attitude or something.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I don't suppose she gave you a name?
Oh, yeah, sure, you can call me Fred.
Oh, you, I was asking whether she gave you her name.
Oh, I thought you would ask for my name.
Well, I don't object to it. Thank you, Fred.
Oh, hey, no problem. But listen, yeah, her name was, I think her name was Festandia. She summoned me. I was supposed to be like helping her out, but then I think she just didn't like the way I was doing things. You know, I didn't want to do the things she wanted me to do. So, you know, then suddenly, you know, bada boom, bam, I'm all black. I don't know what happened.
That must be.
Sorry. I started out with like more of a British accent, and then I decided to go here because I didn't want to do the British accent. So this is my new accent. Yeah, I'm from Queens. Get over it.
Look, I don't really have any problems with you doing your thing, as long as you're not hurting anyone.
Yeah, well, yeah, we'll see. You know, if your friend over there keeps doing that, hey, I'm gonna do something not so good.
Yeah. Do you want to go anywhere? I don't know. You said that Fistandia summoned you.
Well, yeah, you
Go
know.
back home.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, no, it's all right. I like it here. Where are we, anyways?
We're in the study.
Yeah, but like, you know, like where? Like in the big grand scheme of things, you know?
Oh, material plane.
Oh, hey, yeah, all right. No, I'm good here. I'll stay.
How much do I know about devils?
Go ahead and make a religion check.
Do I understand what kind of a situation I'm in?
Go ahead. Yeah, make a religion check.
Yeah. Religion. 11.
11. I think you made a check similar to this once about quasits, and it was like you pretty much had a very basic understanding of just there are fiends.
Yeah.
I mean, I suppose you, and based on also talking with Irony, you do know there is a difference between demons and devils.
Mm-hmm.
That demons are more chaotic, devils are more lawful, but like, I don't know, they're evil creatures that try to corrupt mortals, and you know, demons are evil creatures that want to just eat your face.
One's a little more straightforward than the other.
Yeah.
All right.
Look, I just, you know, I just want to get out of here. I'll get out of your hair. I promise I won't attack you or anything. If your friend over there just opens that door, just steps to the side, I'll be on my way. You know, don't have to worry about anything.
I like the sound of that.
Hey, yeah,
Good
great.
answer.
Cool.
Keep
So
on.
you want to just...
Depends on what they say.
Forgive me for saying this, Fred, but I don't trust you. Really?
Oh, I mean, why not?
And then he reappears. You see him crouched up on this bookcase here, just sitting there, belly kind of hanging over his legs, his little legs dangling over the edge, the wings tucked up, hands clasped, you know, kind of resting on his belly as he looks down at you.
I mean, look at my face. How can you not trust me? Come on.
Look, we are in a bit of a delicate situation. No, we're not. Irony, would you be so kind as to go find someone who is in charge around here?
Oh, yes, of course. Looks up at the imp and then starts making his way towards the door. Lovelace
Opens the door.
Past
eyes
you.
on the imp.
Yeah, steps past you, and as soon as he crosses over the threshold, you hear him start to run almost, patter
Shut the
off.
door.
As soon as the door is closed, I would like to go over to the book that we came out of, and take some pen and ink. And
that book is not there.
It's not there? Damn it, Scepter!
And that reminds me, the as you're looking for it and becoming frustrated by it not being there, Behind you, the portal dissipates and is no longer there.
All right. Even if I say scepter?
Oh, you say scepter again.
I do.
Sorry. Sorry, the Google, connection. You say scepter and
Alright.
it reappears.
All right.
Even without the book.
Where's the book? Well, I will take a piece of parchment then and write on it, to get out of the mansion, say liberty.
Okay, yeah, you're writing that down, and above you, you hear,
What you writing there?
Instructions.
Yeah, for what?
How to get in and out of a place.
What place?
Never mind for the moment.
Oh, come on.
I see how someone less patient than myself would have some trouble with you.
What are you talking about? I'm like a great guy.
I'm gonna ignore him.
Hidam, I don't see how this is our concern. If he
It's
wants to
not.
leave,
I don't think that will be wise. I'm more inclined to hand him off to someone who knows what's up.
why?
I don't know enough about the lower planes and the inhabitants thereof to be able to make a good judgment call here, I think.
Fair enough, I guess. I don't like the idea of handing him over to some authority figure. They haven't done right by us so far.
Well, they haven't really done much with us at all.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
I'd say we just let him go.
Listen, if you just let me go, I can give you some things. I'm telling you, you want, what do you want? You want wealth? You want money? I could give you money. You want to
We're looking for a way to break a curse, specifically.
break a curse. Oh, right, there you go. I can
A
maybe
series of
help with that.
murders.
Yeah, I could help with that. If I give you some information, maybe, then maybe we do something together here, and then you let me go. Does that sound like a good thing?
What does let you go mean?
Well, no, sorry. Well, let's see. If you let me go, then I give you the information.
How do we know that you have the information? You don't even know if you have the information.
Well, hey, I can, I know things. Why don't you hit me? What are you dealing with? Maybe I know what it is.
There's been a series of murders, about one a month.
Deaths.
Deaths.
We thought
Right.
they were murders at first.
Well, yeah. I'm sure they're deaths. Just random, right?
There's been smears of this slimy, bloody mucus leading from the windows, I believe.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember more details.
People's lungs are filled with water.
Oh, okay. There we go. What else you got? More info. I need a little more.
There has been no sign of forced entry or exit. So something's, we don't know, sneaking under doors or windows that are closed and locked.
Okay.
We haven't noticed any particular relationship between the people who have died, or really kind of any all that we've found have been from the same part of the city, but that doesn't really narrow it down much.
Okay. So you tell me you're finding folks in the rooms. Rooms are locked, no forced entry, lungs filled with water. Okay. Water leading out of the room with some blood. You're
Blood
saying
mixed in.
blood mixed in. Okay. Yeah, I think I got some ideas, but let's make a deal here before I give you the information. You promise to let me leave if I give you this information?
What does leave mean in this case?
Just leave this room, right?
Leave this room, and you know, you have to get me out of here, whatever this building is, so I can get out into the world. And then I give you the information. Does that work for you?
Works for me.
And if you break this deal, so one of you's has got to make this deal with me. If you break this deal, well, you're gonna change, all right?
How?
Well, you know, it's nothing too big, just like physically. Like you might
can do
get
this.
you might get some new features.
I've heard enough. Kidam, I'm willing to take this on.
And if you break your end of the deal,
If
what
I
happens to you?
break my end of the deal, well, all I'm doing is giving you information, right? So
Right.
that would be me not giving you the information.
Right.
Okay.
As soon as we get you out of this building.
As soon as you get me out of the building, that's right. If I break my end, something's gonna happen to me. Oh, you know what?
How about
If
this?
I break my end, I will be in your service. Okay? I won't be able to leave your presence. Okay?
No, that is not something I desire.
Well, I'd be a... Listen, it would only be for a certain period of time. It's not, you know, just like 9 years. No big deal. Right?
How about this? If you break your end of the bargain, you tell me your full name.
Well, now that's... hey, that's pretty valuable there.
Can you make a persuasion check for me?
Okay.
He respects the art of the deal.
Sorry. Dirty 20.
All right, yes. Okay. If I break my end of the deal, I tell you my real name. All right,
Alright.
so you and I are making this deal then. All right, come here. Let's make this deal happen.
I'm happy to do it if you don't, Kidam.
I don't trust any of this, but all right, go ahead.
All right, you ready? Come over here. Come on. I don't want to fly over there. I'm comfortable up here. Come on. You got 4 legs.
I thought...
I was talking to you.
I'll do it.
Yeah, come over
Yeah.
here.
Trot.
All right. Okay, now, all right, here we go.
And 2 little, like, baby porcelain dolls appear in his hands. And he hands one to you.
Here you go. You gotta hold it. All right. Okay, go ahead, do your thing.
And then the dolls, in high-pitched voices, start to recite what the deal is. So in this weird, like, overlaying of voices, they start to speak in simultaneously. Fred promises to give you the information that you desire about what the curse is that is affecting you and your own. If you get him out of this building, and if the deal is broken, then he will give you his true name. Was that everything? I don't know if I got all the details in there. Asking you as the DM.
And that
So,
if we break our end of the deal... Oh heck, what was the thing?
If you break your end of the deal, Fred will bestow a physical curse upon you, and your physical form will change.
All right. Now we shake on it.
sounds good to me.
Shake.
Shake.
And then, okay, now smash the dolls and it'll seal the deal.
And you hear this weird like and this little wisp of stuff kind of comes out of the two smashed porcelain dolls.
Hey, don't worry about it. All right, let's do this.
Hey, Kidam.
Yeah.
What was the... Wait, is the portal still open?
Well, after like a minute, it closes shut. And you, Fred goes,
Okay, hold on.
goes invisible, and then you feel something on your shoulder, Lovelace.
Actually, get into this pouch here.
All right. Okay, remember we just made a deal.
Yep.
And you see the pouch
Gonna
lift
get you
up,
out of
and
this building.
crawls in and closes shut. At this point, as the pouch is starting to close shut, you hear rapid footsteps coming down the hall, and then the door open as Irony comes running
I would
through.
actually like, if I hear them coming, I
Yep.
would like to burst out of the door as if I was chasing something.
Okay. Go ahead and do that and make a deception check for me. And what do you say as you burst out of the door?
It's getting away!
Okay. Go ahead and do a deception check.
Oh no.
Get it, Lovelace!
18 plus 0!
All right.
I'm doing great on my no plus rolls today.
You see Irony running down the hall. You can see that dwarf that you met at the beginning behind him, Torbjorn, as well as I don't have the information here. As well as two other individuals following behind. And as you burst out and shout that, Irony goes, "Oh, where is it? Quick, somebody, cast see invisibility or something!" And you watch as Torbjorn and the two other individuals do a gesture with their hands, and their eyes kind of shimmer for a moment, and they start rapidly searching the roof of the hallway. And Irony turns to you. Which way? Did you see which way?
It was invisible.
Okay, all right, everyone, I guess split up and try to find this thing before it gets too far.
It may have been heading towards the exit. It was babbling about trying to get out of the building. Let's go.
Good, yes. And Irony starts running that way with you and Torbjorn, while the other two split off and start searching the other part of this tower. Okay.
See, this would have been a bad thing to have sitting on my shoulder.
Yeah, that was a good call. So I'm just switching to our full face view because I don't really have a map for this part, and we're going to do some theater of the mind. But yeah, as you start following Irony and Torbjorn towards the exit, you come out into that main circular chamber where you can see the staircases spiraling up, just countless books rising up into the depths of the tower above, heights of the tower above. And you can see the little reception desk that is now empty, and then the main door as you all go running towards it. And Irony puts himself up against the door and is searching, and then like turns to some random passerby and goes, "You,
Yes?
did you see this door open randomly, just out of nowhere?"
No.
All right, Torbjorn, just keep your eyes open, and you too.
Are there any other exits?
I mean, yes, but they would be quite difficult for something like that to get to.
A window, perhaps? An open...
No. Just there are other exits there, but they're very difficult to find. I'll make sure that the others know. Torbjorn.
Yes, I'll go.
Talk to them, and he wanders off to let others know. So, what are the two of you gonna do? As Irony's just standing there at the door, scanning, anxiously waiting.
I will, at a much more sedate pace than everyone else, get
So-
one last look around the study and poke my head out, look around, start heading down towards the main library, and just...
Okay. You come wandering out and see that Lovelace and Irony are there by the front door. So you come walking up, and you can see Torbjorn rushing past you.
Lovelace sends Kidama help me look.
I will go up to her and put a hand on her shoulder.
Mhm.
Why don't I go find some lodging for us? I don't know that I'm going to be much help in this situation.
Oh,
Sounds good. Here, if you could take my bags.
Certainly. And I will.
Yep.
I will take her back.
Okay.
Look lively. We're gonna open the door just for a second. We can watch it. I'll be ready with the spear.
Okay, just one moment. I need to just let me get somebody who can see invisibility before
Great.
we do this.
Great, good idea.
Makes
Keep
sense.
an eye on the door. And he runs off. Disappears for a moment as the two of you are standing at the door. The little pack sort of slightly opens on your back, Lovelace, and you hear a
Stay there.
why can't we just go? Come on. It's right there.
Hold on.
Oh my god, it's right there. Okay.
the pack slowly closes. Some time passes, and eventually Irony comes rushing back with another individual. A tall elven figure with those nice purple robes, as they trot up to the door with Irony, look over the door, look up in the rafters. Don't see anything. All right, be quick.
I will. And I will whoop out the door.
Okay, you get outside and rush out into the court of air. So we are back out main area of Candlekeep with Lovelace still within this tower off to the side.
I don't want to be in here. This isn't my job.
And Kadam out in the nice sun of the morning. It's probably approaching 9 o'clock in the morning at this point, and you can see individuals milling about, going to different towers with notebooks ready, looking eager to go off for the day. Where are you headed to, Kadam?
So is it like a few stairs down kind of thing? Or is it just right on the ground floor?
Yeah, so all the towers have these doors at the ground floor, and you pop out into basically these, nice manicured cobblestone pathways where there's grass and gardens on either side. And then directly in front of you, there is a small, not small, but there's like probably a 15-foot tall wall, and the exit, is off to your right, to the west.
Okay. I would like to go to the left and find, I'm not sure if I can fit, here.
Oh, you want to just, wander off into a little...
Yeah, make sure there are no windows that are directly looking down on me.
Okay.
A little bit out of the way.
Sure. Make a stealth check for me as you go to dart into this little corner.
With advantage?
No, with disadvantage.
Oh.
8.
Okay, hold on.
It's all my bracelets that make so much noise.
Yeah,
But that's a noise-based thing. This isn't noise. This is...
It's more this is more stealth check as in... it's weird. It's you are just trying not to get the attention of passerby. As you start going off of the path and walking through the grass and going around the side of the building, you immediately hear someone say, "Excuse me?"
Yes.
And you look over and you can see a rather slender dragonborn with these bright silver scales, wearing the purple robes that you've seen others in this area wear. And they come up to you. "Where do you think you're going?"
Oh, I was gonna go have some tea over by the on the lawn here.
"Oh, well, don't go wandering off the path. Do you know how much effort it takes for us to maintain all these gardens?" What's the reason for the path being here?
I see. I'm sorry. I assumed that there was so much care given to each part so that people will be able to appreciate it.
Well,
But,
you can
I
appreciate it
understand
from the path.
All
Now,
right,
please
thank
get
you.
off the grass.
I will come towards this silver dragon board.
As they like watch you very carefully as you step onto the path. Okay. Now, don't do it again. They
I won't.
start to walk away. They keep
will
looking over their shoulder at you.
head.
In the pack, you just hear, oh my god.
Man, what a square, right? Jeez.
Well, people care about different things in different ways. I say almost absent-mindedly.
I mean, it's just
all right.
grass. Come on. What's the big deal?
Hold on, I want to see.
Are you invisible right now? I say to the pack.
You look over and you can see the pack is like open, but you see nothing, no form, just the lump of leather over whatever would be there.
Just
And-
go. Well,
And
you can climb out the pack and then you can tell me what's what.
Oh, all right, hold on. Let me just get my bearings. Where exactly are we?
We're at the library at Candlekeep.
All right, cause library Candlekeep. Okay,
Sword Coast.
okay. Let's see. All right, I think I could just be on my way then. I mean, I've heard of Candlekeep, but I don't see why I can't just fly out of here. All right. Hey, well,
Gonna,
right.
like,
Let me
grab onto a foot or something.
Yeah, no, he doesn't. He
goes, hey, hold on. I was gonna hold up my end of the deal. Come on. All right. I don't want to be giving you my name. Come on now. So, what you described to me. Let's see here. I didn't have my brain wasn't ready. I know what it is, but my brain wasn't ready. Hold on. Just hold on a minute.
I am holding on.
I can see you looking at me. Just give me a second. I think I know what this is. I think. It's in here somewhere. Just gotta keep on searching. Alright, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. Alright, so, what you described, right? To me, what that sounds like. I just realized something, though. This is going against the deal. I can't tell you. Nope. The deal was with that other one, the four-legged one. So I gotta wait here till they get out.
All right.
I ain't giving you this information. Sorry, you know how it goes, right? It's a deal, right? I gotta stay true to it. If I just told you, then, well, I would be breaking the deal. So,
Well, not necessarily.
That-
You wouldn't actually be fulfilling it.
yeah, well, hey, I gotta stay true to what was said. You saw the dolls, right?
I saw the dolls.
All right.
All right. Why don't you climb back into the pack?
Yeah, no problem.
pack closes shut.
I will fasten it and then head.
Hey, I think that's entirely unnecessary.
I don't. And I will head over. Where was it? To the hearth. Hello?
Oh, can you not control your token?
Well,
You should be able to. Well, as you
I
head
would
towards...
like to go to the hearth.
Yeah, as you head towards the hearth. Lovelace. What are you doing? As you and Irony are there at the door, just standing guard. And Irony looks towards you. Thank you, Lovelace. I know you must be tired. But really, please, we just need to stay here until this is resolved.
You say we.
Well, can you just stay for a bit until at least one of them returns? I don't want to have to run off and get them again. You do understand, it's a bit embarrassing. Just
What will you give me if I stay? What's in it for me?
gratitude? I I can't force you from leaving. I just thought that maybe...
Irony, I understand. But you have to understand, we came here for answers, to a library for answers. And all we've gotten is trouble.
Okay, yes, I can...
Now this
I can personally...
I know it's important for you in the library. Does not concern me. I got caught up in the heat of the moment. I chased it. I feel like I've done my part here.
Yes. I want you to make a persuasion check with advantage. They are going to help you, but this will determine to like what level, you know, like how willing are they to, what will they give you?
I'm glad it's with advantage because the first one was a nat 1. The second one was a 9.
Okay. Okay. I can I will let those above me know what you have done, what you and Lovelace have done, that you kept me alive, and all the things that we did together, and I can probably extend your stay here. Would that help?
That would help a lot.
Okay. I'll have to talk with them to see how long. I can't promise anything, but I know that I can at least get you a couple days, if not 5. But hopefully more.
Good enough for me.
Okay. Now, will you stay here with me? Okay.
For like, what, half hour, 15 minutes?
Just until one of them returns, and then we will take it from there.
Sure.
Thank you.
Thinking to self, like, yeah, like, Kidam's probably got the information at this point. It's all fine.
All right. So, as you wait there with Irony, as he anxiously is just keeping watch, and you can see through those glass windows where the staircases are going up, you see those individuals you saw Irony with earlier, like making the rounds, going up the stairs, checking behind books, pulling books. You see them disappear into other little cubbies. This is going on for a little while before anyone returns. Meanwhile, Kadam, you make your way across the Court of Air. Again, you can see there are people starting to leave the hearth, going towards those towers that you came from. You see across the way to the west that great, massive emerald door that seems to almost be glowing with this faint emerald light. And you can hear that ever-present chant that is just echoing through the courtyard. And looking up on the ramparts, you see sporadically different monks that are slowly and methodically walking along the ramparts while they chant out into the air, into the Court of Air, as it just permeates this place. And beyond the Emerald Door, you can see the cluster of towers that make up the interior space of Candlekeep, which is off limits to only those that are a part of Candlekeep. But eventually you get to the other side of the court and find yourself in front of the hearth. What?
How you doing, Olive?
Lovelace doesn't want to be there. Olive doesn't want to be there. There's nothing either of us can really do about it.
So from the outside, it looks like a relatively modest tavern. It's got this sturdy construction. You can see small windows adorning the outside. And as you open the door and step inside, it takes you aback because the interior is so much larger than it looked from the outside. You can see an intricate clockwork device which is suspended in a 2-foot diameter, and it is faintly glowing with crystal orbs embedded in the ceiling, which is above the bar. And The bar looks to be a nice mahogany wooden bar that stretches out and could easily seat 20 or more customers. And you can see in the center of this establishment, the bar off to your left, and in the center, there is this massive fireplace that is just giving off warmth, and you can see logs crackling within and smoke just rising gently up into the ceiling space where it is exiting out through it's up into darkness. You can't see where it's headed to, but it is rising up in that direction. And there are many patrons within here. You see scholars, you see very fresh-faced young folk busily reading or eating their breakfast. And you do see that in the corner, there's one individual that very much stands out, as you can see that off at the back of the hearth, across from the fireplace in the center, as you're kind of looking deeper into this room, nestled in a nook by a great big window with the morning light coming through, there is this gigantic figure, probably 15 feet tall, hunched shoulders, massive broad form, big old belly, wearing a pretty nice vest that's a bit tight on the massive frame of this creature. And in their gigantic hands is what looks to be a tiny little book, but it's probably a normal sized book. And they have a pair of little glasses on the bridge of their nose. And around the top of their head, which is got this kind of scraggly hair that looks a bit greasy and is definitely thinning, but there's an attempt at styling it as it's pulled to one side. They are wearing what looks to be some sort of metallic headband that's going around the top of their head. And they are just sitting there, and you can, as you're looking more closely, you can see that their mouth is filled with kind of crooked teeth, and some of the canines are a bit more pronounced, almost not sharp, but almost like tusks, right? As this figure is just sitting there reading a book, and they seem to kind of be just enjoying their morning. And there's a big, there are like 4 plates in front of them. One still has a pile of food on it. The others are all just greasy messes. And as they're reading, you watch as they take a little fork, and take a full egg and just. And then there's the bartender behind the bar.
All right. I do take a good look around, I think, but being slightly harried at the moment, I will go directly to the bar.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Give me a moment.
Absolutely. I understand that you're the tail end of the morning rush right now.
I'm just trying to find. Here we go. Okay, wait, here we go. That's what I was trying to look for. Forgive me, chat. This is just, I need to do, those of you who play D&D surely understand. Okay, sure. There's not really... Sure, I'm just gonna go with this name. There's, like, one... Sure. Yeah, you can see... Let's see, what does this person look like? You don't happen to have a visual in your head, Claire, of who you're looking at right now, do you?
I'm seeing a human woman, like early middle age, maybe late 40s, early 50s. Red hair going gray in places, so kind of fading into a kind of a blonde silver.
Perfect. That's who's there. Yeah, they turn around and now I just need a name real quick. I can pull one up in just a sec. Here we go. Names. Give me a name real quick. I'm so bad at coming up with names. Samantha, sure. Samantha. Oh no, Samantha. Yeah.
Is that bad?
Well, no, I was just thinking of our Monster Hearts game. Anyways, yeah, Samantha.
Oh.
So Samantha turns around. Actually, I'm gonna go with Michelle. As they turn around.
All right.
Sorry, I just yeah. So they turn around, looking towards you, and go, good morning. So, what can I do for you?
I would love a room.
Oh, no problem. Free of charge to stay here while you're within the confines of Candlekeep. Yes. Well, yes. You brought a gift to be admitted within the walls here.
I did. I didn't realize that got me amenities as well as entrance.
Oh yes, most certainly. Let me see here. One moment, please. And they turn around and pull a big book open. Start looking through it. All right. Well, is it just you then?
I have a friend as well. If we could have a ground floor room, that would be easiest for her.
I see. All right. That shouldn't be a problem. All right, yeah. I'll get you a room on the ground floor. No problem. Just head down that hall there when you're ready, and she hands you a thing of keys. And you'll just go all the way down the hall, and it'll be the room on the far left, the fourth room on the far left.
Fourth one on the left. Thank you.
Anything else?
That's all for the moment, but thank you. If Centaur, elaborately braided dark brown hair, red vest comes in, if you could send her my way.
Oh, certainly. We haven't get many of them around here though. But what at some point I would love to hear your story after you get settled in and have some breakfast.
I would be happy to tell you my story in a few minutes.
Very good. And you can head to your room as Lovelace. I don't think we'll keep this part up much longer, as eventually, probably 45 minutes pass.
Oh, Lovelace isn't gonna wait that long, even. Like, look,
really?
It's like, okay, look. Irony. If I had let Kidam out of my sights for this long, while they were just popping up to see Matreus, it would have been bad. I'm gonna go check on Kidam.
Okay, just 1 minute. Let me just go grab that individual. They're probably going to be a bit annoyed, but let me grab them just to make sure. Please.
1 minute.
Okay. They run off, bring the elf back, who anxiously waits and watches the door very closely as you leave and head out into the court of air.
And I trot up over to the hearth.
Okay. And as we are getting to 9 o'clock here at the very end of our episode, we'll do a little bit of roleplay here to wrap things up. As Lovelace, you come into the hearth.
I come into the hearth. I'm like, hey,
Oh, yes. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, I'm Samantha, by the way, and you're
Michelle.
She is. She's Samantha.
Oh yeah, I'm Samantha, not Michelle. Now I'm Samantha. Just gonna roll with it. Yes, my name's Samantha, and your companion came in
I'd
here.
like to roll insight on her name being Samantha. Okay, no, I'm gonna go hang out with
She's a
Kadam.
succubus. So your companion is just down the hall there. Last door on the left, or fourth door. My bad. Apologies. Fourth door on your left. Go down the hall, and you'll find your companion.
Much obliged. Trot, 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 trot. With like all these like weapons clattering down the hall.
She doesn't seem to really doesn't bat an eye. Just immediately
Great.
turns back around to continue tending to other people. And yeah, you meet Kadam in your room.
Knock. Kadam, it's me.
Come on in.
Oh my god, I tell you what, I've just been so bored. Why it
Kadam,
took
why,
you so long?
why is this still here?
Because
Oh,
you
'cause-
haven't been here. I am absolutely smoking right now.
And you see the imp is just sitting on the bed, like the covers kind of ruffled a bit, taking a pillow and is like sitting on the pillow.
Yeah, alright, so okay, I'm still here because we haven't fulfilled the deal yet because I'm supposed to tell
Then
you.
fulfill it.
Okay. All right. Hold your horses. All right. So, listen. So, based on the information that you gave me, I'm pretty confident in saying that the thing that you're dealing with is something known as a Slytherin tracker. All right? Now, this is something that's usually conjured up by like a hag or something, you know? But it doesn't have to be a hag. There are others that can figure it out. But essentially, it's you take someone's soul, their spirit, whatever, right? And you pull all the fluids that's within them, and it gets infused with them fluids, and then the fluids become like a new sentient creature, right? And usually speaking, it's created like an assassin, right? So it's supposed to just go get its target, that's it, bada boom, dead, you're done. And then it goes away, the soul is released, whatever. But you know, sometimes, you know, things don't always work out, right? So sometimes these things, they just kind of keep going. And all they know is killing, right? So it sounds like you got one of these around in your home, just still going out there trying to kill. So that's what
Where
I'm
do they
thinking.
live? How does one find one of these?
Oh, yeah, good luck. Hey, you know, hope maybe it doesn't rain for a while or something. It can look like a puddle. I'm telling you, it's water, right? Unless it's just killed. If it's just killed, then that's when you get the blood mixed in, right? And then you might see it. But no, these things, they can just look like a puddle of water. Hey, I hope you don't live somewhere like Baldur's Gate, right? It's always foggy there. So much water, right? Where do you live?
Baldur's Gate.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, good luck. Hey, well, there you go. I told
Okay.
you the information I know.
Get out of here. Opens a window.
Awesome. Great. See you around.
And flies out the
Shouldn't
window.
have told it where we lived.
Probably not, but
Probably
that's
not.
all right. We are rid of him now.
You get all that?
I did.
Oh boy.
How you doing?
I think Lovelace is gonna just like sit on the ground and like lean up against one of the beds, because they definitely don't have a centaur like leaning chair thing. I've been better. But hey, we got what we came for, right?
Yeah.
Think that's
Yeah, but-
enough?
Well, I'd like to cross-check it, frankly.
Yeah, good idea.
But then, yeah, we can go home. Although, I feel a little bad leaving Irony to explain everything. I don't know, there's just a bad feeling in my mouth.
Yeah, well, can't win them all, I guess. We got what
No.
we came here for.
No, you can't.
Maybe we should have just summoned up one of these friends back in Baldur's Gate. Would have saved us a lot of time.
Do you know how to do that?
I
'Cause
don't.
I sure as hell don't.
Yeah, suppose so. Wow. Gonna see if they have anything to eat here.
I'm sure they do.
Don't want any more soup.
Let's get some breakfast.
All right.
Or second breakfast, I suppose.
And as you both get up and start to head out into breakfast, you hear the fluttering of wings behind you as Fred comes flying through the window.
Hey, yeah, I'm gonna need you to get me all the way out, cause there's some kind of magical wood, and I just smacked my face into that thing. So,
That was not the deal. It was out of the
it
building.
was get
Fred.
me out,
Of
right?
the building. Of the building.
Mm.
We're very clear on the building.
Oh, hells. All right, yeah, you're right. Hey, you want to make another deal?
No.
I
Nope.
could get you money.
Nope.
How's
Nope.
500 gold sound?
Nope.
No.
Get out of this room, or I'm gonna sound the alarm.
Oh,
Get out here.
shit, okay, all right. There's somebody probably else around here. God, oh, fine.
And flies out the window. And
Close
that
the
is
window.
that is where we will end tonight's session. So for both of you, you level up.
Oh,
So
oh boy. I get powers.
You do.
yeah, we'll have to. We'll talk offline about all this for both of you, like what this looks like. And again, I think we will. When you actually level up, it'll be when you go to sleep, take a long rest. The following morning will be whenever you get your new stuff. But do we want to roll hit dice
Yeah.
right now?
Let's
Okay.
do it. Oh wait, no. Do I want to roll hit dice? I might just be conservative.
I mean, yeah, it's up to you.
Probably
You
take
can
the average.
you can totally
Yeah,
take the average if you wish.
It's better on average if
It
you just.
most certainly is. But I
Oh,
am
roll.
yeah, go for it. I am gonna do because I like what Matt Mercer does in Critical Role, where if you roll a 1, you can re-roll it. I
Okay.
think that is completely fair.
Cool. I'll do that then.
Rolled a 4.
4, great. Do you have a con mod?
Nope.
Oh, so just a 4. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm rolling a d12. I'm a barbarian.
Yeah.
It's gonna be +3. Oh boy, I'm scared. I'm scared.
You could do it.
I'm scared.
I believe in you, Lovelace.
Okay. Okay. 12!
Oh my god.
Okay. I'm never doing it again. I know when to walk away.
That's awesome. Do you mind, just for fun, can you take a little screenshot of your thing? And I think let's try by next session. Let's try to hook Witch Dice up. I'll try to do that so that Witch Dice is on our map so everybody can see it. So Olive built their own dice roller. It's really cool. Actually, I could quickly preview it.
Is there like any way that I can get Witch Dice onto this screen? Oh, I can screen share.
I'm showing it right now. It on the stream. I'm putting it in the map view, so I'm showing Witch Dice on here.
No, I'm thinking about like sharing.
Well, can I enter
roll.
your room?
I didn't join a room beforehand, but what I can do. Check this out. Check this out. Window. Okay, never mind. I was going to screen share, but it's not set up.
That's okay. We'll get it set up for next time so that people can see what you're rolling. But yeah, cool. Anyways, yeah, you all leveled up. We'll see what happens next time. There's now an imp just stuck in Candlekeep. And
It'll be fine, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure. And yeah, you will all be. What are the little?
What are the little asterisks and chats?
Yeah, why did there a little asterisk? Oh, did you try posting a link or something and then
I did. So I posted with.
Oh, I wonder if it.
Oh, yes.
It's probably
we
a.
currently have people can't put links in the chat.
Yeah, it's. Yeah, probably the.
It's mostly for bots, frankly.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
you can find it very easily. Just search Witch Dice, and I think it might actually be the top one when I searched it. But that could be, yeah. It looks like this. So, anyways, so there you go. All right. Well, thank you everyone for watching tonight. Thank you both for playing.
oh, yeah.
And
Are we
Oh,
going to do the stream post or not stream post mortem, adventure post mortem
Thank
next
you.
Monday?
yes, I would love to do that.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you wanna talk about that again?
Yeah. For those of you who aren't here at the very beginning, next Monday we are going to do an adventure post mortem where the three of us sit down and discuss the adventure so far. Different, our experiences of it. What we're excited about, particularly various questions that we have for each other, and we want your questions. So type them in chat, tweet us at reckless_story. You can DM us or just tag us in a post on Instagram at story.reckless. All of our socials are linked below the stream. So if you just roll down a smidge, you can get Twitter and Instagram and our YouTube as well.
They are?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they've been there since the beginning.
Oh. Thank you so much for doing all that, Claire.
You're welcome. Yeah, send us your questions. We will answer them.
Yeah. And with that, we'll hopefully see you all next week. Yes, and today I learned. We'll hopefully see you all next week for our little post-mortem on our first adventure, where we're just, as Claire said. Otherwise, thank you, and see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night.